Finally, what many feared is now happening. Flights across Israel are being canceled, and now Saudi Arabia has also started grounding international flights. But the situation becomes far more serious with the latest development. American bombers and fighter jets have arrived at major air bases in Qatar and Jordan. This clearly indicates that these two locations are being prepared as primary launch points for a possible strike on Iran. Saudi Arabia had earlier assured Iran that no attack would be launched from Saudi territory. But now the arrival of US B-2 bombers, the same aircraft used in previous nuclear-related operations, changes everything. Jordan's role is also critical. In past conflicts, Jordan actively intercepted missiles aimed at Israel. Iran had warned Jordan before, saying that next time there would be no forgiveness. Now the biggest question is this: if the US launches an attack from Qatar or Jordan, will Iran respond directly against these countries? Iranian military officials have already issued a clear statement. They said if the US strikes Iran, this will not be a limited response. This will be declared an all-out war. Airspace will be closed, emergency laws will be activated, oil and gas supplies will be disrupted, and the entire region will enter a war zone. The real concern is not just military bases, but global energy. Iran controls key routes for oil and gas. Any full-scale conflict will immediately impact global markets. Fuel prices could explode, supply chains could collapse, and economies around the world would feel the shock. Meanwhile, the U.S. has reportedly warned Iraq not to support Iran in any way, threatening to seize Iraqi oil revenues if cooperation is found. This shows that the real target is not just Iran's military power, but Iran's resources, oil, gas, and minerals. Behind the scenes, a strategic deal seems to exist. Israel wants Iran's missile and nuclear capabilities destroyed. In return, the U.S. wants full access and control over Iran's energy, resources after regime collapse. This is not just a war, it's a power reset for the entire Middle East. Trump has also openly criticized NATO, saying that allies never show up when America needs them. According to him, the real threat is no longer China, but internal instability and regional retaliation. The fear inside Washington is that groups linked to Iran could carry out attacks far beyond the Middle East, even inside the U.S. Iran's allies are also watching closely. Hezbollah, Yemen, and other regional forces are expected to activate the moment war begins. Hypersonic missiles have already proven they can bypass multiple defense systems. If even one U.S. aircraft carrier is hit, the consequences would be historic and catastrophic. Qatar now finds itself in a dangerous position. Despite maintaining good relations with Iran and supporting Palestine diplomatically, it hosts one of the largest U.S. military bases in the region. Whether Qatar likes it or not,